Okay, what's up? I'm gonna give my thoughts on John Cena and The Rock at WrestleMania 28. I like this idea. I think it's a good idea that they planned it a year before, a year in advance. Because to me, I don't think it would have been good if they have it done after the Royal Rumble or after the elimination chamber, So I don't think it would have been that much exciting if they would have planned it somewhere in January or February or maybe even March. So I think it's good so it gives them enough time to start to build up to this match and start to build up to the feud. So yeah, for me, I think that's a good idea. And later on I'll be giving my tough enough thoughts on what I thought of the show tonight. Anyways, yeah, and because some people were thinking like, okay, I know this has nothing to do with the John Cena and The Rock, but when on the 2/21/11, they thought it was gonna be Sting, and even though they knew it was gonna be The Undertaker, they're like, oh, maybe Sting will come out and then interrupt him and then attack The Undertaker. And some people are like, I don't think that's a good idea to set that match in February. We won't give it that much of a build up. So yeah, they're talking about that. So yeah, so that's why I think it's a good idea to start a year in advance, so we get to see the build up. We get to see it heat up even hard. Get it to heat up even more and more and more each week, maybe. And when will they start building it up? I don't know yet. And I just have to find out and see when maybe they'll start building up right away, or maybe they'll wait a while before they start building it up. So yeah, I think that's a good idea for them to schedule the main event a year in advance. At least we've seen him in the main event for a WWE title. So yeah, that's good. On the other hand, even though we know Cena might come out on top. So yeah, so that's why I think it's a good idea. Now my thoughts on Tough Enough. I thought it was a good show. Stone Cold was all of the trainers, they were on their asses of the rookies and making them prove that they're worthy enough of being a WWE wrestler or a WWE diva. I'm not gonna say superstar because I just call them wrestlers, not superstars. Anyways, yeah, they're making them prove why they should win Tough Enough. They're making them run the ropes, and some of them were getting exhausted, and they were still on their asses, making them go. There's some go harder, run faster, and do it. They're just on their asses like for them to do it harder. And then the lady that got eliminated, I don't know who she was, but I forgot her name. But she was, I think what made her get eliminated, like she wasn't committed to it. Like she was kind of goofing off. Her pants were falling down, and she was pulling them up, and they kept telling her, don't quit pulling your pants up, just leave them alone. And she kept doing it anyways. So yeah, and you know what? I'm not. It doesn't. I don't blame Stone Cold for eliminating her. And for me, for this main reason to what she said, he asked her, "What's your favorite match of all time?" And then she goes, "Melina and Alicia Fox." He said, "Who?" And she goes, "Melina and Alicia Fox." And he said, "Okay." He goes, "Out of all the matches that you've seen, that's your favorite one out of all time?" She said, "Yeah." And then he told her, "You can't even think of any other else matches?" She goes, "No, I can't even think of any other matches." So yeah, out of all the matches that we've seen in the history of the WWE, that was her favorite. So yeah, she favorited that match more than Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, more than Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon, more than Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, more than any other match we've seen. So yeah. So I think that kind of was a downfall. She wasn't committed to it. That she didn't. It's like she was more interested in keeping up her. It's like she didn't care. That she wasn't. It's like she didn't care about the competition. What she cared about most was looking at the most popular one. She cared about like it was a beauty pageant. That's what she was caring about it more. So yeah, I think that's he did the right thing, you know. And there's some other. He got 3 in the ring, and one of them, he was saying he takes care of his brother. That he's handicapped, so he said, "Yeah, I take care of my brother." He said, "I change his diapers," and he said, "I change him," and then his diaper. He's a grown man, and then Stone Cold was saying, you know, he's like, if you're not gonna do it for yourself or your family or your brother, then who are you gonna do it for? And I'm telling him that. And then there's another girl who she said no. She said why she wants to win it. She's like, and I kind of agree with her on what she said, and I'm glad she didn't get eliminated, because she said she's gonna keep chasing her dream. She doesn't care what it takes, but she's gonna keep chasing her dream. She's not gonna give up or anything. She doesn't. She said, "I don't want." She's like, "I have a daughter, and I don't want to show her that it's okay to give up on your dream just because you don't succeed." So yeah, and I hope she proves that. You know, I hope she proves her point. I hope everyone, you know, proves in this season. I hope they prove why they should be the tough enough winner of this 2011 of this year or this season, whatever. So yeah, and looks like it's gonna be a pretty good season. And that was my thoughts on all that. So let me know what you think about this. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.